Julian's in. Andy and Sue. Hey everybody, just wait for a few more to join. Hope you can hear me loud and clear. My dulcet tones are coming through on the TV, so it sounds as though it's all right. It's only Dave. Liz says hi. Hi, Liz. Hi, everybody. I can say that without typing. Here we are then. Who's first in line for their injections? I'm giving them free. Either vodka, gin, or scotch, whichever you want. I can, yeah, it can all be arranged. Intravenous drips. Nice to see you with us tonight, Jill. Whiskey, please. Yeah, okay, Linda. Fine. It's no problem. On the on the one where you go to the hospital, you have to have them 28 days apart. On mine, they're 28 minutes. So, hi, Mick. Hi, Pauline. How are we doing? Sounds like Boise. Marlene. 28 seconds is better. Yeah, you're probably right, Jill. Probably couldn't load the injection that quick. Glass of Aldi's Merlot. Don't go too cheap. I'm still on the tribute tonight. First beer for a week, I think. I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does, Scott. Nice and so Julian's in. Don't know whether Sally's joining us, Andy, but we'll give it a few minutes yet. We'll start at 10 past as usual. I know there are a few people who just watch on television. I assume Scott normally tells me that John watches on TV rather than joining, which is fine. Linda says, "I am." Are you typing?
No.
That's right. You can type if you want to. Yeah. Nice tree. Oh yeah. I can't put the lights on. Okay, fine. Yeah, I can't put the lights on because it makes the screen flicker. It's clean. So it's clean, yeah. I've only had a sip. Can't even mince words. All right then. I think all the main protagonists are in. That's set light to the tree, yeah. Yeah. It's a tree we've had for a few years now. It works well. Cat doesn't attack it, which is quite good. Mind you, he doesn't attack anything. He's too slow, a bit like me. All right then, Pete, shall we get going? Think anybody else is going to join in will come in. So sorry, I'm just watching the cat to make sure he decides he doesn't want to jump on the computer. That could cause all sorts of problems. I know. He now wants to go out, I guess. Okay, peeps, let's get going in. Round one, question number one. Who was the first monarch to live in Buckingham Palace? Who was the first monarch to live in Buckingham Palace? Nice easy start for you. Question number two. The island of Fiji is in which ocean? The island of Fiji is in which ocean? Now, Dave, is a sort of music question for you. Question three. What wouldn't come back for Charlie Drake? Question three. What wouldn't come back for Charlie Drake? Question four. I'll spell it for you, but it's Boer Wars. Boerewors. Can't spell. So Boerewors. True or false? It's the name of a sausage. So Boer Wars. True or false? Is this the name of a sausage? Boerewors. Boer Wars. Question 5. What major global event occurred on the 13th of July 1985? What major global event occurred on the 13th of July 1985? That's Bernie. Go and get yourself a Chivers. That sounds good. Question number 6. The Nina and the Pinta were two of Columbus' ships in 1492. What was the third called? The Nina and the Pinta were two of Columbus' ships in 1492. What was the third called? Question number 7. What is the one place in all of Great Britain that the Queen cannot visit? What is the one place in all of Great Britain that the Queen cannot visit? Question number 8. Who is Jennifer Saunders' famous husband? Who is Jennifer Saunders' famous husband? Question 9. How is decompression sickness more commonly known? How is decompression sickness more commonly known? And finally, question 10 in this round. In Roman mythology, who was the god of fire? So in Roman mythology, who was the god of fire? Now, if I got it right this week, which is no guarantee, as we know, we should have questions up on the screen. Ah, look at that. It's a miracle. So here we go then. Quick recap. Question 1, who was the first monarch to live in Buckingham Palace? 2, the island of Fiji is in which ocean? 3, what wouldn't come back for Charlie Drake? Boer Wars, true or false, the name of a sausage? What major global event occurred on the 13th of July 1985? The Nina and Pinta, two of Columbus's ships in 1492. What was the third called? Where is the one place all of Great Britain that the Queen cannot visit? 8. Who is Jennifer Saunders' famous husband? 9. How is decompression sickness more commonly known? And 10. In Roman mythology, who was the god of fire? I'll give you a minute on those just to round off, but I'm sure the whole assembly tonight will get all of those. So tonight, pictures, just while you're thinking about it, pictures are straight off the internet, so nothing I've concocted. They're all right. Okay, I think you've seen enough of those. Round one, let's have some answers. Okay then, who was the first monarch to live in Buckingham Palace? That was Queen Victoria. The island of Fiji is in the Pacific. Charlie Drake's boomerang wouldn't come back. Boer was true. It's a South African sausage. 5. Live Aid took place on the 13th of July 1985. Santa Maria was Columbus's other ship. And the Queen cannot go into the House of Commons. Jennifer Saunders is married to Ade Edmondson. Decompression sickness is more commonly known as the bends. And 10. Roman mythology, god of fire is Vulcan. So there we go. That's your answers to the round. Leave that there for 30 seconds so you can just check them, change them, do what you like. Normal thing, send them through to Anne. And she's poised with pen, paper, and a list of names. So I assume the scores are coming through because Anne started to appear at the screen. So I don't always see everything that... So here we go. There's me again. Oh, I think it's me. Yeah, it could be. Right. Okay. Anne will shout at me if things don't go... if things are not going right. Or things are not coming through. And then I can shout at you, but that seem fair, really. Okay. In round 2, all the answers are numbers. So general knowledge, but the answers are all numbers. So if you put a word down, you could write a word. Just put the number in words, I suppose. Anyway, all right, here we go then. Round 2, question number 1. In TV's countdown, how many letters are chosen in each round? Nice and easy start again. In TV's countdown, how many letters are chosen in each round? Anne's laughing.
Dave says got me linked up to the speaker, so stop shouting.
Thanks, Dave. I shout because if you don't hear the computer, you can probably hear me from where you live. I just open the door and shout. So question 1 was how many letters in TV's countdown in each round? Nice and easy. Question 2, what is the distance between the wickets in the game of cricket? And that's in yards. So what is the distance between the wickets in the game of cricket? How many yards? Question number 3. What is the name of the restaurant chain created by Jamie Oliver that inspired disadvantaged youth? So what is the name of the restaurant chain created by Jamie Oliver to inspire disadvantaged youth? Remember, it's a number. Question number 4 for all you musicians, just like me. Oh-ho. How many reeds does an oboe have? Question 4. How many reeds does an oboe have? Not an hobo as in a tramp. Because I don't know how many reeds he'd have on his bed. But how many reeds does an oboe, O-B-O-E, have? Question number 5. What year in the 70s was Maggie May released by Rod Stewart? What year in the 70s was Maggie May released by Rod Stewart? Wake up, Maggie. I think I've got something to say to you. It doesn't sound anything like that. But I thought I'd do it anyway. Question number 6. How many years did Tony Blair serve as Prime Minister in the UK? Question 6. How many years did Tony Blair serve as Prime Minister of the UK?
Stop singing.
I wasn't singing, Dave. You should know that. Yeah, it's not one of my fortes, like most things, like doing quizzes, really. It's not a forte either. Question number 7. How many players are there in a netball team? How many players are there in a netball team? Just on the pitch on one side. So how many players are there in a netball team? Question number 8. According to the saying, possession is what fraction of the law? According to the saying, possession is what fraction of the law? Question number 9. In the Bible, how many plagues of Egypt were there? For all of those of you who religiously go to church on a Sunday, in the Bible, how many plagues of Egypt were there? If anyone can name them, you're a better person than I am. And finally, question 10 in this round. Which age do you have to reach to be eligible to become President of the United States? So question 10, which age do you have to reach to be eligible to become President of the United States? Hopefully we can have there we go. Got 2 out of 2 tonight. Something's gone wrong. It can't last. So all the answers are numbers, as I said. Question 1 in TV's countdown. How many letters are chosen in each round? What's the distance between the wickets in a game of cricket? I've asked that in yards. What is the name of the restaurant chain created by Jamie Oliver to inspire disadvantaged youth? 4. How many reeds does an oboe have? 5. What year was Maggie May released by Rod Stewart? I did say the 70s, so it was a bit of an added bonus for you. Question 6. How many years did Tony Blair serve as Prime Minister of the UK? 7. How many players are there on a netball team? 8. According to saying, possession is what fraction of the law? 9. In the Bible, how many plagues of Egypt were there? And finally, 10. Which age do you have to reach to be eligible to become President of the United States? Give you a minute on those. I think we should all be okay on those then. It shouldn't take too long to write down the numbers. So let's go. There's me. Let's find some answers. Here we go then. So, answers to round number 2. In TV's countdown, how many Leicester chairs near its round? It's 9. There are 22 yards between the wickets in a game of cricket. The restaurant chain created by Jamie Oliver was 15. An oboe has 2 reeds. Maggie May was released in 1971. Question 6. How many years did Tony Blair serve as Prime Minister of the UK? 10. Put from the 2nd of May 97 to the 27th of June 2007. How many players in the netball team? Is 7. The fraction of the law is 9/10. Possession is 9/10 of the law. There were 10 plagues of Egypt. And the President of the United States, you have to be 35. So none of us have reached that yet. So we can all still become President of the United States. In fact, looking at Trump and Biden, I think you have to become 70 before you can become President of the United States. But so maybe they're going to up that age. Okay. Looks like Anne's getting busy with scores coming through. Okay. Can we start again? 3, Scott. My God. Oh, Stephen Trev 4. Oh, good numbers, eh? Not good on numbers. Bernie 7. Terrible 5. It's not as terrible as something. Huh? Numbers, eh? Do that. 1 and 1 is 3. That's about my limit. Okay. Pictures. Picture time. Let's get rid of those. Quiz round 2. Let's get rid of those. All right. Right. Round 3. Pictures. Where are we? Here we go. Okay. These are all these are all dingbats, but they're like written dingbats as opposed to just words. So basically, say what you see. Now, these all come off of the internet, and it says they're easy. So I'm hoping that they are easy. They look fairly straightforward. They're not quite normal dingbats, but they are sort of pictures and words. So I'll give you 5 minutes or so on those, and I'll come back and I will see how we're doing. See how you get on. I assume everybody's finished on these. They weren't difficult. If I'd have put the hard ones on, we'd have still been here at Christmas, the ones that I found. So I wouldn't have said it was Christmas this year, probably. But I did do the easy ones for you, because I know after that numbers round, you were all screaming out for something easy. So I think without further ado, we'll give you the answers. I could show them on the screen. Oh, go on then, I will do.
Dave said he's got 12 out of 12.
So fairy tale, goose pumps, coconuts, greetings card, horse box, rattlesnake, tea bag, drumstick, notebook, stopcock, trapeze, and goldfish. So there was nothing difficult about those, I don't think. It was just that, just something in there to break up the fact of me yakking on for a few minutes. All right then. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, so the answers are still coming through. As I said, well, I got a minute. As I said, I'm going to do next week. It's just that work-wise after that, I'm just extremely busy Christmas week. In fact, we're extremely busy at the moment, and it's just taking over all my time. But yeah, working's getting in the way of doing the quizzes. Terrible, isn't it? So I'll do next week, and maybe I'll stick some bits of Christmas in there. We'll see. Might even wear a Christmas hat, but don't hold your hopes out on that one. But yeah, not sure what's going to happen after the 16th. See, Gloucester's still in pretty high numbers for coronavirus, but apart from that, everywhere else seems to be okay. So you can always hope that we can move back into tier 1. I'm not sure that's going to happen for Christmas. Anyway, okay, all scores are coming in now, so let's. You got more? Okay, and still something, so I'll shut up. Okay then, here we go then. Round 4 tonight. Question number 1. Who was Bruce Forsyth's first female assistant on the Generation Game? Who was Bruce Forsyth's first female assistant on the Generation Game? Question number 2. Which English supermodel was born in Streatham in May 1970? So she was 50 this year. So which English supermodel was born in Streatham in May 1970? As I say, she was 50 this year. Question number 3. Which actor famous for starring in Last of the Summer Wine was also the voice of Wallace in the Wallace and Gromit films? So, which actor famous for starring in Last of the Summer Wine was also the voice of Wallace in the Wallace and Gromit films? Question number 4. In which modern-day country was the physicist and chemist Marie Curie born? That's a good old quiz question for you. Question 4. In which modern-day country was the physicist and chemist Marie Curie born? Question number 5. What is a material that will not carry an electrical charge called? Is it a conductor, an insulator, or a neutron? What is a material that will not carry an electrical charge called? A conductor, an insulator, or a neutron? Question 6. The UK sitcom Gavin and Stacey was written by James Corden and who? The UK sitcom Gavin and Stacey was written by James Corden and who? No Christmas special this year. Question 7. Who directed Titanic, Avatar and The Terminator? Who directed Titanic, Avatar and The Terminator? Mike also knows I love film questions. Huh. And question number 8. Which Asian port is the world's largest? Which Asian port is the world's largest? And that's not port to drink, Dave. That's a port that has ships in it. So which Asian port is the world's largest? So question 9, sports question. Which of these boxing weight classes is the heaviest? Is it flyweight, bantamweight or featherweight? So which of these boxing weight classes is the heaviest? Flyweight, bantamweight or featherweight? And seeing as it's Christmas and coming up to where everybody looking at in the shops, well, all the girls, I'm sure. What nut is in the middle of a Ferrero Rocher chocolate? What nut is in the middle of a Ferrero Rocher chocolate? Well, it's probably on the outside as well, but what's the main nut? So here we go then, quiz round 4. Let's put some questions up on the screen. No, that's not 4, that's 3. That's 4. Right, so question 1. Who was Bruce Forsyth's first female assistant on Generation Game? 2. Which English supermodel was born in Streatham in May 1970? Which actor famous for starring in Last of the Summer Wine is also the voice of Wallace and Gromit films? Which modern-day country was physicist and chemist Marie Curie born? What is a material that will not carry an electrical charge called? A conductor, an insulator or a neutron? 6. The UK sitcom Gavin and Stacey was written by James Corden and who? 7. Who directed Titanic, Avatar and The Terminator? Question 8. Which Asian port is the world's largest? 9. Which of these boxing weight classes is the heaviest? Flyweight, bantamweight or featherweight? And finally, what nut is the middle of a Ferrero Rocher chocolate? I'll give you a minute on those. While I have a swig of tribute. Right. Let's go for some answers to round 4 then. Here we go. So the first female assistant on Generation Game was Anthea Redfern. 2. The English supermodel who was born in Streatham in May 1970 was Naomi Campbell. Peter Sallis was the voice of Wallace in Wallace and Gromit films. Marie Curie was born in Poland. An insulator is a material that will not carry an electrical charge. Ruth Jones wrote Gavin and Stacey with James Corden. James Cameron directed Titanic, Avatar and The Terminator. Shanghai is the world's largest port. Featherweight is the heaviest out of those 3 classes: flyweight, bantamweight, featherweight. It's featherweight. And what nut is in the middle of Ferrero Rocher? It's a hazelnut. So hopefully we got those. Okay. Oh, on that last round, Julian, you put There's 10 on this one. Well done. I'm not singing, Dave. Honestly. Right, let's get rid of those. Let's put me back on the screen. Get rid of those. It's alright. Just playing with my sources so they don't keep coming up with odd things on the screen. Alright, okie dokie. Let's move on to our last round tonight, which then you can get back to your normal lives of being excited on a Tuesday night. Okay, moving on then. Last round tonight. Question number 1. Yes, a numbers one. No, it's only what sort of. Question 1. How many oxygen atoms are found in carbon dioxide, chemical compound? How many oxygen atoms are found in carbon dioxide, a chemical compound? Question number 2. A raging bull features on the emblem of which luxury Italian car brand? A raging bull features on the emblem of which luxury Italian car brand? Question number 3. A drumming gorilla playing In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins advertised which chocolate brand in 2007? A drumming gorilla playing In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins advertised which chocolate brand in 2007? Not the actual chocolate, but the brand. Question number 4. Which US president holds the record for the longest term in office? Which US president holds the record for the longest term in office? Question number 5. Lyrics to a song. Now, Dave, is a music one for you, but I think everyone might get this one. I'll buy you a diamond ring, my friend, if it makes you feel all right, is a line from which Beatles hit? I'll buy you a diamond ring, my friend, if it makes you feel all right, is a line from which Beatles hit? Question number 6. Along with Jack Nicklaus and Tiger Woods, who was only the 3rd player in golf history to win 3 majors by the age of 25? So, along with Jack Nicklaus and Tiger Woods, who was only the 3rd player in golf history to win 3 majors by the age of 25? Cheers. Question 7. Which 1990 film starring Patrick Swayze has the tagline, "Before Sam was murdered, he told Molly he'd love and protect her forever"? So which 1990 film starring Patrick Swayze has the tagline, "Before Sam was murdered, he told Molly he'd love her and protect her forever"? Question number 8. Which colour flag indicates it is not safe to swim on a British beach? So which colour flag indicates it is not safe to swim on a British beach? Question number 9. Point Nemo, the remotest place on Earth, is in which ocean? Point Nemo, the remotest place on Earth, is in which ocean? And finally, question 10. What type of animal is an Appaloosa? Here we go for the last time tonight. Questions. Recap on round 5. Question 1. How many oxygen atoms are found in a carbon dioxide chemical compound? A raging ball features on the emblem of which luxury Italian car brand? 3. A drumming gorilla played in the air tonight by Phil Collins advertised which chocolate brand in 2007? Which US president holds the record for the longest term of office? Question 5. I'll buy you a diamond ring, my friend, if it makes you feel alright, is a line from which Beatles hit? 6. Along with Jack Nicklaus and Tiger Woods, who was only the 3rd player in golf history to win 3 majors by the age of 25? Question 7. Which 1990 film starring Patrick Swayze has the tagline, "Before Sam was murdered, he told Molly he'd love and protect her forever"? Question 8. Which colour flag indicates it is not safe to swim on a British beach? 9. Point Nemo is the remotest place on Earth. Which ocean is it in? And finally, question 10, last one tonight. Which type of animal is an Appaloosa? I'll give you a minute or so, and then we will do some answers. So here we go then. Here's some answers for the last time tonight. So question 1, how many oxygen atoms are found in carbon dioxide? Well, there are 2 oxygen atoms. The raging ball features on the Lamborghini. The In the Air Tonight advert was advertising Cadbury's. Franklin D. Roosevelt was the president who had the longest term in office. Buy you a diamond ring, my friend, if it makes you feel alright, is from Can't Buy Me Love. Rory McIlroy is only the 3rd player in golf history to win 3 majors by the age of 25 alongside Jack Nicklaus and Tiger Woods. In 1990, Patrick Swayze had the tagline, "Before Sam was murdered, he told Molly he'd love and protect her forever." That's Ghost. Colour flag is red. Point Nemo is in the Pacific. And the Appaloosa is a horse. I think Point Nemo is something like 1,000 miles from the nearest land. Somewhere in that region. Some stupid fact that I picked up somewhere. So that's everything there tonight. Here's me back. Hopefully it's been alright. So as I say, next week, Christmas, I'll put thing. What I might do next week, I haven't quite decided yet. I'll put a picture round in, and I might put some around on Christmas lyrics, but I'll put them up on the screen, and they will be. So I've actually got a round of 10. I did find it. There's 10 songs with sort of some carols and some Christmas hits. So I might put it up. It will give you an extra 5 minutes or so to think about it. Might make up for the week missing afterwards. But if you're happy to do that, I'll do it. You can tell me next week if you don't want to do it. It's not a problem. Anne's busy beavering away, getting all your scores coming in. Hopefully, apart from the numbers round, it's been all right again tonight. So, no, don't. Okay. Oh, Dave. Well, look. Yeah, scores 7. That's all right. 70%. That's what we like. Scott. No, don't what? I know you love Christmas, Scott. That's why you keep sending me all these bits. Music. Well, don't know about that, Dave. It's Christmas. Got to be doing something, isn't it? Yeah. Well, Scott, just let Tracy play because she likes music and Christmas, even if you don't. You'll be wearing your bar humbug hat for the next 2 weeks now, will you? Here we go. The scores are in. On the scores on the doors. So, not that I can read it. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got some joints, are we?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
One and
So,
those 3 at the
Jill had 31 points tonight. And then we had Scott on 35. Our last week's winner becomes, nearly. Stephen Viv with 36 in 4th place. 3rd place we had Dave on 37 and Andy on 37. And then we had 3 on 40. That was Linda, Mick, well done Mick, and Bernie. Well done Bernie. And tonight's winner, thanks Julian. And Andy said he's never going to invite you again. But with 44 points. Well done, Julian. Thanks, everybody. Another good evening. Tuesday night passes an hour away. Hopefully you find it that way. As I say. And I will see you all next week. And that'll be the day before the announcement of what happens on the 16th, if we don't all know. Not a problem. We'll keep safe. I'm just going to keep taking the drip. But it's whiskey at the moment for me. So Julian, so it's your. Are you trying to say that Viv gives you all the answers? Is that what it is? Well done, Julian. Thanks a lot, Julian. Andy, when you get back to the quiz, though, just remember you're going to be expected to win every week now. Yeah. Thanks a lot. See you, everybody. I'll end my stream now, and I will say good night. Have a good week, and I will see you next Tuesday, where I may be not drinking Tribute, but probably something stronger. Thanks a lot. See you all. See you. Bye. Have a good week.